Hi and welcome back to rainy Oregon. My name is Nikki Kirk and today we are going sourcing for Amazon doing retail arbitrage. Today should be a quick trip. I have 2 grocery outlets, 1 Walmart, 1 Marshalls, and 1 Ross. And I might also go to Winco. I'm undecided, but we'll see when I'm over there. It has been a few weeks since I've been out sourcing and I'm really excited because over the next 2 weeks that I'm here in Oregon, I will be going sourcing 4 times, which normally if you follow my channel, I only go once a week. I go sourcing once a week and then I pack it up and then that's it. So that's why you'll always hear me say that I do this part-time because I'm doing part-time hours. However, I am earning a full-time income. Anyway, so the last couple weeks we were in Lone Rock, which is in Page, Arizona, which there is nothing except for a Walmart, which I did go scan, but I didn't get anything. And then we went to Moab, Utah, which again, nothing. They're like touristy areas where you're really going for a purpose. So we were going to national parks or Lake Powell. And anyway, so Moab doesn't have anything either except for a tiny little Kroger. But I did scan there and didn't find anything. So anyways, all that to say that there are months throughout the year where I take time off. Like last time in, I think it was like 2018, we were also in Page, Arizona because we love it there. And I didn't scan for about a month. And your sales do kind of suffer, but that's okay because I'm just trying to live my best life and you know, sometimes you got to take time off. It's good for your mental health. Anyways, so today I'm going out to grocery outlet first. And I'm really excited. I love grocery outlets. I always find a lot of stuff. So knock on wood, hopefully I actually find a lot of stuff today. Whenever I go to grocery outlet, I head first to their health and beauty aisle and that takes quite a while and I love scanning it. And then I also scan all the like dry, non-perishable aisles. I don't scan the heavy items like the juices and canned stuff, although you can totally sell those if you are willing to prep and pay the extra shipping on them. So definitely scan everything if you want to, but I just don't scan those heavy things. But I do scan the entire store, it feels like. Obviously not the frozen or like fresh items. But anyways, so I'm gonna head out to grocery outlet and as always, I will fill you in on the day as it goes along. I have no idea how it's gonna go, but let's head out. So I did pretty good in there. I spent about $600 and I mostly just got beauty. I don't actually think I got any grocery products. I did get 1 pet product, but other than that, it was pretty much in that beauty aisle, which took me 2 hours to scan. I scanned everything, hundreds of items, and I probably only got 15 different things. So just know that if you feel like you're scanning a lot and you're not finding anything in the beginning, you're still going to be doing that later on, only you will be finding a couple things. But honestly, if you think about it, the amount of time I took to scan and I found like 15 products on the high end probably, it doesn't feel like a lot, but let me tell you, when we get home and add up all that profit, it's going to be worth it. As I mentioned in every video, you have to ask for approval. Just because it says you can't sell it doesn't mean you can't sell it. Go ahead and click through and ask for approval. If you do get approved like I did on this one, you might have to close your app out to have it register again, so you'll rescan it and then now you can sell it. Sometimes you might be wondering what this looks like. This just means that it was sold out. So because it was sold out, I went ahead and checked Keepa to see what it was selling for. And then after that, I said, okay, let me look for another listing which has all the profit and fees, like not sold out. And then I used that one, which was not gonna be the listing I was gonna sell it on, but I used that one to estimate the profit to know if it was worth it, and it wasn't really worth it, so I left it here. This one is a great example of you can't just match the buy box. If you're in your manage inventory going through your pricing and you're like, oh, it's a lower seller, I'll just match it because I wanna move my product. Don't, because you are gonna lose out on so much profit. And I was looking at this going, this is really weird that it's only $5. And then look, it's an Amazon warehouse deal. And someone else matched to FBA, but that is why you cannot just match the buy box. You wanna be at a normal price. So some people are telling people to, you know, quick flip and go up under the buy box, undercut it. That is not the way to do Amazon if you're trying to build a sustainable profitable Amazon selling business. Those quick flip things don't make a profit in the long run, and you are just gonna lose money and get frustrated and quit, or just be like, this doesn't work, everyone's lying to me. It's how you do your business. You can be within 5% of the buy box, meaning up above, and still get the buy box. So do not just match it. Don't think you have to undercut it to get the sell. Your stuff will sell. Here's your friendly reminder to not buy Lucetta. That's like a vitamin or pill or something. Lucetta? I don't know how you say it, whatever it is, this is what it looks like. Don't buy it. You did not win the lottery. They will hit you with a counterfeit complaint, probably while your stuff is being sent in. If you have it in there right now, close your listing, delete it, it'll go to stranded, and then you can ask for it back. Or you can just create a removal order and then ask for it back. But honestly, I would just get rid of the listing as soon as possible and ask for it back. Right now, I'm just gonna flash some of the items that I found. Obviously, I'm gonna cover them because, you know, I wanna be able to sell them. So here are some of the profitable items I found. When something looks too good to be true, I check Keepa. So I checked Keepa on a product, and because it did seem too good to be true, and it was like, no, Amazon has never sold it, the price is always steady, so I cleared the shelf on it. Now here's a couple freebies for you. One is that the rank is too high for me, but it's here at Grocery Outlet if you want to grab it. And here's an Igloo cooler. Amazon's selling it, but honestly the rank's pretty good, so it's here at Grocery Outlet if you want to come grab it. Really quickly, I just want to address why I don't actually show you what I'm buying, because I found a great example. I shared not that long ago that I was buying these Millie tees, and they were costing $4.99. They're actually $5.99 now, but they cost $4.99, and they were making just over $5, like $5.01 or something. But it was great flip. I bought all that they had. I found them again today. Now that I'm back in Oregon, did not expect to find them again. And you guys, the price is like $8 and $9. I don't know if that's because I showed them on a video or just that the market is oversaturated, but they were here before and they were selling. So I don't know. That's not a chance I want to take. That is why I don't show stuff here. I did not expect to see them again, which is why I shared, and I share them to show like what's possible. I'm not sharing for you to go get them, although if you can find them, you should go get them back when they were making money. But I'm sharing them because I want you to know that this is a possible business. You can make this work. So it's like inspiration when I share stuff that I used to sell in the past. If I hadn't shared it, I probably could have cleared the shelf because they probably still would have been $15. You never know. There's so many sellers on them right now. It's kind of crazy. But I just wanted to share why I don't show you everything that I'm buying. I do share stuff in the Bolo group all the time. So if you want to join the Bolo group and see what I'm and other sellers are selling, you can go ahead and join. But for the most part, that's why I don't share it, because now it's not making any money. But anyways, I do actually sell to make money on Amazon. That's how I made my living, and that's why I make these videos, to help change your guys' life if you want it. I'm kind of rambling on that, so I'm gonna head over to the Walmart now and see what we can find. Yeah, I'll see you there. Okay, so I didn't actually get a whole lot at Walmart. It is like they're gonna start doing the holiday reset, so plus this is a smaller Walmart. I mean, it only has one door, if you know what that means. So I didn't get a whole lot, which is funny because after Christmas last year, or this year, this store was really good to me. I had overflowing carts. So everything ebbs and flows. It changes with the season. So if you're not finding anything, we are in the midst of the summer slowdown, but back to school and Q4 is coming, so keep at it. But I got a couple toys, a kitchen item, and some grocery items, outdoor barbecue, hint hint type items. So yeah, that was all I got. I'm gonna head over to Marshall's and Ross, and then luckily I have one more grocery outlet. It's really fun to bookend your trip, so if there's a lull in the middle, I'll just head over to grocery outlet and hopefully find some more stuff. Okay, so at Marshall's, I got a couple of high-ticket beauty items as well as a ton of Adidas women's and men's stuff actually, and then I got some boys items that were on clearance that were also Adidas. So here's a couple of screen grabs, blurred of course, because I have been sourcing these for a while and I want to keep sourcing them, and it's kind of crazy. So if you didn't know, Adidas and Adidas Original are two different things. The flowery symbol is Adidas Original, and Adidas is the normal 3-stripe pyramid looking one. When anyone asks like which should you get ungated in, I honestly just say like they're kind of even. You'll see a lot of Adidas Original and a lot of Adidas. I'm leaning towards Adidas regular, but if you're gonna get ungated, you can actually, if you grab my guide, you just get both items and you find the cheapest thing possible to order, 10 of, and then that can get you ungated. So as always, all my ungating guides are below. Today it's been a lot of beauty topical type stuff, and now a lot of Adidas at Marshall's. At Ross, so Lucetta or whatever is everywhere, okay? They had it at Marshall's and they have it at Ross. So here it is at Ross. Don't buy it. Just your friendly reminder, if you're still watching, don't buy it. They had a lot of backpacks at Ross, so back to school is starting already, so definitely take the time and scan all the backpacks. Again, you'll find a lot of Nikes and Adidas, but also a lot of JanSport and, you know, kids backpacks, all the different character brands. Scan them all. Sometimes you have to scan the front like you're taking a photo because the UPC doesn't come up. And last thing at Ross, here's a freebie for you. It's a baby item. It doesn't quite make $5, so I thought I would just share it for you, for all of those who don't really care about the $5 rule. If you're wondering why I have my $5 rule, it's because if that price starts to go down more, and then more and more and more, now my buffer is getting lower and lower, and I don't want to lose money. So that's why I do the $5. It gives me room in case the price does go down. Alright, I'm going to head to grocery outlet, scan anything new, and look for all the stuff that I got at the first grocery outlet, and then that's it for today. So I've gotten a decent amount. It's not totally full back there, so we'll see what happens at the next grocery outlet. So that was the last grocery outlet. I got a couple of hot items that I was on the lookout for. I found actually a lot more of them at this one than I did at the last one. And other than that, I didn't get a whole lot here, only 2 grocery bags. I think I spent $200. I could have done a lot of FBM chocolate stuff, but I just didn't want to deal with it right now. I'm just too many stuff going on. I don't want to have to ship stuff out and then also worry about it melting, because it was like literally chocolate. Like it's not like, well, maybe it won't really melt. It'll probably melt. So anyways, so if you want to do that, there's a lot of stuff out there meltable right now that's profitable, but I just don't want to deal with it. So now I'm going to head back to the RV and I will tally it all up and let you know how it went. Okay, so I got it all packed up and here's how the profit shook out. Overall, I spent $2,700 on cost of goods, and I profited, estimated profit, you know, if it sells at what the buy box is. And we all know if you sell on Amazon, it's probably not. Some might sell for more, and usually you might make a little less profit, but that is why I do my $5 buffer, so that I know that I'll make enough profit. So at the current buy box, at the time I sent it, it's an estimated profit of $3,000 for 111% ROI. Now, the thing that always happens whenever I do these videos is that people are like, so you really only made $300? Because they're just taking the cost and the profit and doing the math, but that is not how this spreadsheet works. So this profit is the profit I'm making after the cost of goods is made back, after I make that money back. It's after any Amazon fees and the shipping fees. So that's just something to understand. If you understand profit, that's how it works. It's the money you're making left over. It's actual money in my pocket, money you're paying yourself, profit. So I went ahead and sorted them by the highest profit. So this Marshall's beauty item, I found 2 of. It cost me $27.99 and it makes $24. So that was my most profitable item. And you see here I've got some other $20 ones. Some that are clothing items from Marshall. These are all high profit. And I will just tell you right now, they're all Adidas clothing items. So if you need help ungating, I have the premium guide, which will help you with Adidas. But that's what these are. At Grocery Outlet, I found a lot of pet supplies. And you'll see over here, pet supplies was pretty good. In general, my best categories this sourcing trip were beauty, 118 units for $971 of profit, 32% of my total shipment. Pet supplies and home, if you are a new seller, you are not gated in those categories, so definitely something to check out. And I did a pretty decent $700 in profit, $500 in profit. And then there was the clothing, like I said, it was all Adidas. a couple health items, toys, just found 8 of them this trip, and then grocery, only $47 of profit. Grocery is hit and miss, as is toys. So for me this trip, it wasn't really grocery or toy heavy. It comes and goes. Some shipments are all grocery and toy focused, and some are, obviously this time was beauty. Here's a store breakdown of where I went. So I had grocery outlet, 201 units, Lowe's, 55 units, almost $500 of profit found at Lowe's. That was the home stuff you're seeing there. Marshall's, 40 units, and then Walmart, 18 units. Didn't actually find a whole lot at Walmart. Now, I don't think people watch the whole video, so I'm just gonna let you in on a little hint. I thought I'd do a little Easter egg video. I actually showed you almost every product I bought in the video. So if you wanna go watch again, I actually filmed all the products on shelf that I was buying. So anyways, I hope this video was fun and helpful. Let me know if you watched to the end. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you need help ungating, wanna take my course, or wanna join the Bolo group to help you source, all that is available. Or if not, I'll just see you back here for another Amazon selling video.